Peace be to you all. Assalamualaikum. Omar here. So I just did my Wednesday 5K before work. I wanted to briefly touch upon the concept of giving up versus delaying your goals. So for those of you guys who've been following me for a while know that I had as one of my goals to run my first ultra marathon, which is the JFK 50 miler, which is this Saturday. I invested $200 in it. It's non-refundable. This was months ago when I paid for the racing fee because I wanted to put my money where my mouth is and show my commitment to it. But I had some life changes. Changed the job unexpectedly. My wife got sick and had some other challenges. But this is life. So I will never put my personal endeavors, if it's something that I just want to do on my bucket list for the heck of it, I'll never put that above my responsibilities and therefore my accountability as a family man, head of my household, as much as my wife and kids will tolerate that. But I am disappointed. At first I felt like I was quitting. I called the race directors to see if I could get my $200 racing fee back. Much to my chagrin, I found out I can't. And then I looked at the map. I said, you know what, I think I could actually blood and guts my way through the 50 miles. I've never done it before. It's through slightly mountainous terrain in some parts of the race. The weather's supposed to be nice. It's supposed to be in the 40s with overcast skies, which is very good running conditions. But then I thought about, I do have a mild injury. I think I could get through the first 25 miles and then maybe struggle through the next 25 and at least finish. I think it's a 10-hour cutoff time. I think I could finish within that, inshallah, Lord willing. But then I'd have to recover and then come into work on the next couple of days and see my patients. And my supervising physician relies on me. My patients rely on me. I can't get sick right now and injured. I've got too many responsibilities. I'm trying to help my kids get through their last bit of college and high school for one of them. But that's my I didn't think that my doing it now was prudent. And I thought about David Goggins is one of my favorite motivators. He curses a lot, but he's funny. He's like, you just gotta ever do it, man. Who's gonna carry the boats? Have all that wig stuff. All those excuses. And I thought of him. But I can't compare myself to him. We're two different people with two markedly different lifestyles, and I'm several years older than him also. I can only compare myself to my idealized self. And the older I get and the more responsibilities I have, there are certain parameters that I've placed on myself and certain expectations that I have and my family has. So I have not given up my goal of running a 50-mile ultra marathon, but I'm delaying it. So my next big age milestone is 60. So I just turned 54. So Lord willing, I'll be around 6 years from now. So I think that'll be a nice endeavor, a nice goal to have. By the time Lord willing, all my kids will be grown, and I'll be in a different place in my life. And I'll have the time to commit to training. I mean, you have to train for this. You can't just, very few people, unless you're Dean Cardassus, very few people can just roll out of bed one day, maybe have jogged a few miles here and there and go run 50 miles without there being, markedly deleterious effects to your body. It's not a healthy thing to do. And with the nagging aches and pains I have now, I don't think it's wise. I'll probably injure something, possibly irreversibly. So I don't want to do it right now. I can't afford to do it right now. So I'm going to continue training. I do plan to do a marathon for 2023. I try to do one marathon a year, and I've been successful in that endeavor for the past, since '96 when I first ran the Marine Corps marathon. I think I've only missed a few years in all that time of not running a marathon. So one marathon a year. And that, I can do that off of the little, I run anywhere from 10 to maybe 20 miles a week, which isn't too terribly much. It's probably more down to 10 at this time in my life. But, I'd advise you guys to do the same. One, know when you need to adjust your goals. You're not quitting on something. You're just readjusting, and maybe you have to delay some things. I mentor physician associate students or pre-PA students, and some of them, they're not ready for PA school. When they talk to me about where they are academically and where they are in their lives and careers, and I tell them, I said, listen, if everything you're telling me is 100%, you need to really think about where you are, because once you get into PA school, nobody's going to feel sorry for you if you don't have enough money, if the information's coming at you too fast, you're going through something with your spouse or your family. They feel sorry for you, and and you don't want to start that and then have to drop out, because it will haunt you. It follows you for the rest of your career. That's one of the questions when you've got to apply for a license. Have you ever been expelled from a professional, an allied professional health program of any type? I just got renewed my medical license, and that's one of the questions that they ask. So you want to make sure that you've prepared adequately as best you can for a very arduous endeavor, whether it's an ultra marathon or a program like PA school or medical school or NP. And if you're not ready for it, be honest with yourself and say, okay, I need to delay this until I feel as if I'm adequately prepared, and then do it. And if you don't finish, you don't finish, but it won't be because you didn't prepare. It's that old adage about fail to plan to fail. Okay, that's it for now. I wish you guys the best of success in your positive endeavors. If you want any advice about becoming a PA or a health educator, those are my professions. Please feel free to contact me. If you want to shoot the breeze about trail running and all that good stuff, feel free to subscribe. And if not, that's cool too. I'm not what I would consider a real YouTuber. I'm not but a humble vlogger. It's all right. Take care, guys. Peace.